Hello everyone, welcome to Street Outlaws Update channel. For years, the cast of the Street Outlaws reality program was disparaged by conventional drag racing enthusiasts who questioned the skills of a bunch of TV stars and the actual performance of their vehicles, frequently referring to them as not real drag racers. Over the course of 3 days, Kye Kelley silenced all of them. At the Snowbird Outlaw Nationals at Bradenton Motorsports Park on Sunday night, Kelley, one of the Street Outlaws' biggest stars since he made his debut with a Cash Days victory in 2015, powered his supercharged Camaro past the most formidable field of pro-modified entries ever gathered in the sport's history to secure one of the most unlikely victories. Kye's ability to drive was never questioned. He implied in the weeks before the event that he would take down the tree on anyone he had the chance to line up with, even if his Camaro wasn't up to the class's standards. Everyone in the field and the drag racing community at large respected Kye before he had even won a single round. On paper, he entered a shootout with a knife. With a wheelbase of only 104 inches, his third-generation Camaro, constructed by Wizard race cars, is 11 inches shorter than the 63 other cars he competed against. In terms of drivability, weight transfer, and balance, those 11 inches are important. Similarly, social media has oversimplified the car's steel roof and quarters, which are a no prep kings requirement. While a car can have steel body panels that have been reshaped to any size, Andy Wood, the owner of Wizard, told Dragzine that Kye's Camaro is factory dimensions in width and height, which means it punches a bigger and less effective hole in the air. Even the highly un-aero inset Camaro headlights that are functional and were activated at night are part of the factory-like nose. His trap speeds, which continuously trailed the next fastest car in the field by more than a mile per hour, are proof of this. This summer, Kelley made the new car public after having it built covertly. He explained that the new construction was significant since it was lighter overall and would allow him to shift weight around to get the balance he wanted. At the Snowbirds, the lightweight vehicle also assisted him in achieving the lowest weight possible for his screw supercharger combo, which included the 35-pound bonus for employing steel for the roof and quarters. Despite all of those technical issues, Kye managed to qualify 13th in the most competitive and constrained field of pro-modified cars ever by driving his Camaro to an incredible 3.621 at 207.21 miles per hour. Top qualifier, Mark Mickey's time of 3.591 and an Anchor's time of 3.647 separated the entire 32-car field by just 0.056 seconds. Finding a steel body car competing this fiercely at a major pro-modified event would require traveling back around 25 or 30 years, and possibly just as long to locate a third-generation F-body vehicle of any kind. But then, in a close drag race, he won the first round against Mick Decker Jr. and the second round against his son, Mike Decker III, 3.661 to 3.662. Could he? Even with 8 cars, a victory was still wildly unlikely until it wasn't. In the final round, Kye pushed past heavyweights Spencer Hyde, Kurt Steeding, and Ken Quartuccio, gradually rekindling the low 3.60 magic from qualifying to accomplish one of the greatest accomplishments of this decade or any other. It wasn't impossible for an unoptimized car like this one to win a pro-modified race of some sort, but it seemed inconceivable for one this stacked. But those driving abilities, Kye's trigger finger compensated for his car's lack of performance, which wasn't frequently. Kye is from Mississippi. During the quarterfinals, Kelley defeated Hyde on a hole shot 3.626 to 3.624 with a 0.13 light, and Steeding on a huge hole shot in the semifinals 3.620 to a 0, much faster 3.592. Kelley also had the best reaction time of 3 of the 5 rounds and 2 of the 3 best reaction times of the entire race day. Tuner Jeff Pierce discovered the performance when it counted most. A day earlier, Kye would have qualified third, but in the last round, he recorded a career-best 3.594, the second fastest pass of eliminations and the third fastest of the event. It goes without saying that none of this was intended to occur. Kye was rewarded with a substantial $50,000 payout for his extraordinary efforts. However, he garnered enough respect to make each of those bucks a memorable moment in history considerably more worthwhile